Hi guys. So I was thinking, right, since so many people love my eyebrows, love them, can't get enough of them, I thought I would do an updated brow routine. Also, just to add a wee bit of spice to this video as well, while I'm doing my brows, I'm going to read out some hate comments. So, I did style my eyebrows a couple of days ago. I gave them a wee trim and I also gave them a wee do you know what I used? Hair removal cream, because I don't like using tweezers because my hair is so thick and coarse that whenever I use tweezers it hurts like a motherfucker. It hurts so bad and my eyebrows actually end up bleeding. So to save that, I just used some hair removal cream and you know what? Works a treat. It works fine. But do you know what I done? And I'm not too sure if you'll be able to see, but I trimmed a big chunk out of my brows. Just right here. So to start off my brows, I'm going to be taking this product here. This is by Pink Honey, and I've, as of recently, just discovered this product. Shame on me. I should be walked through the streets. Shame, shame, shame. This is the original one, the super hold one. Something I'm always on the hunt for is a really good strong hold brow gel, brow soap, brow wax that is going to really stick and hold my brows. Because my eyebrow hairs are so thick and coarse, and they usually are actually quite long, but because I trimmed them, they're actually not that bad. But yous have all seen my brows on their bad days, so I think you all know what I'm talking about, like, but this is so good. What I like to do is just take one wee spritz and I just kind of aim it for that wee circle in the center there. I was going to say hole, but I didn't want to sound dirty. And I just like to take my spoolie and I like to just kind of go up and down, swirl it round, and kind of as if I'm making a paste to really coat my spoolie, right? And what I like to do is I like to start at my tail and I like to just go through my brows in the opposite direction of the hair growth, just to coat them in this paste that I've basically just made. Just really getting that product all up in those brow hairs, because I obviously like my brow hairs to be stuck to my face, stuck down. And now I'm just going to go in and style my brows. So I'm just going to comb them back using that spoolie in the shape that I want them. This is usually my good brow, by the way. This is the one that's a wee bit defiant, and do you know what? It even looks like shit. Especially with that wee bit cut out. Just right here. Oh my, look at the state of that, seriously. Why am I doing this video now? I could have at least waited until it grew back. Now that those hairs are kind of somewhat in the shape that I want my brows, I'm just going to flatten them to my skin. Sometimes I just also like to keep on going in with that spoolie, because honestly, my hairs are that unruly and defiant that they still just pop up willy-nilly out of their designated seats. Now that I have kind of somewhat a bit of a shape going, I like to go in with a brow pencil. So I've been using this wee brow pencil for the past 6 months, and I'm so sorry that I do not know what it's called. But honestly, a brow pencil is a brow pencil. Use whatever one you want. Or brow powder. Obviously just depends on your preference. I just like to go with a wee brow pencil. So I just take a wee light hand, and I'm just going to draw a bit of a faint line. And then once I get to my arch, I'm going to start doing strokes. So as if I'm just creating hair-like strokes. And then also just filling in this wee area here that I cut off. And once I come to the front of my brow, I'm going to do this very, very lightly. Just like the tiniest wee bit. Oh, will we get into the hate comments? I completely forgot. How dare I? Now, before I do this, like, I don't want this to be in bad taste. I mean this with no harm whatsoever. I just thought that it would be funny. I do understand that, like, with my comment section, and like any comment section, it's open to everybody, and honestly, You know, we're all entitled to our own opinions, but sometimes if you haven't got anything nice to say, don't say it at all. And I'm also going to say it as well. These people that leave these hate comments or just nasty comments in general, they wouldn't say it to your face. They literally would not come up to me in the street and say it to my face. And also these people that are able to actually leave hate comments to strangers on the internet, it honestly says more about them as a person than you. Those eyebrows are sensationally bad. They look like a man's moustache or a furry animal. I am shocked. Lol. Imagine being that bothered about something that about something that is on somebody else's face. Can't relate. She really can't see how big and ugly her eyebrows are. It has made me so sad and I don't want to watch her anymore. Close your eyes. I'm very sorry that my eyebrows are making you sad, but your happiness is not in the hands of my eyebrows. So, before we continue, I'm going to take the other product that I absolutely love for my brows. Ever since I got this product, I don't know how many times I've repurchased this and I can't not use this for my brows. It's of course the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. And I take the shade Espresso because obviously, as you can see, like naturally, my eyebrows are quite dark. I think the first one I got was a wee bit lighter and I didn't really notice much of a difference. I couldn't really see it as, like, it wasn't really showing up on my brows. Simply because the shade was just a wee bit off. But see if you're somebody that just has quite sparse eyebrows and you're just wanting to fill them in the tiniest wee bit, you're just wanting to create a fuller looking brow to just draw on extra wee brow hairs, especially at the tail, and then of course at the front of the brow as well. Like, it's just so fine, like the wee tip is just so fine. I'm gonna go back into my spoolie and just kind of run through my brows again, just to maybe kind of disperse any product buildup or anything. Next comment. So, one thing that always kills me is whenever some people leave you a comment, but it's like a joke and a jag, or no offense, but, or I love you, but, away on. This is one of those. So somebody had said, God, she's amazing, but her eyebrows are just so bad. Okay, Melissa. Oh, this person actually got really creative with a load of emojis. Those eyebrows. So sorry. They are so ugly. I just like to use this wee unbranded brush. I actually think it's from Jessup, but it's ancient, and I've used this so many times throughout my years on YouTube here. I used to actually use it to carve out my cut crease, whereas I now use it just to carve out my brows. It's just a really, really fine wee flat brush, so I'm just able to really get a nice crisp line to clean up those brows. I feel like it's always at the arch is where I find it so easy to mess up, but also just so satisfying. Patsy said those eyebrows look ridiculous. Okay, Patsy, sorry. Just went on ahead and done the rest of my makeup there, guys, so I'm going to give you just a wee close-up of the brows. I honestly do think, without hitting my own horn, that this is actually the nicest my brows have actually been. I think it's maybe due to the fact that I've actually styled them. I've actually done something with them. Probably in the next couple of weeks again, they'll probably look like what a man's moustache and a furry animal. Disgusting, unbearable, and people are going to be unable to watch me. So funny. And then of course, like these are definitely like the two products I'm absolutely loving for my brows at the minute. The Pink Honey Glue. Absolutely love this. Of course, I'll link it down below for you. As far as I'm aware, Pink Honey is actually on Be Perfect Cosmetics. So of course I have a discount code with Be Perfect so you can get 20% off, but go and have a wee nosy and see if it's on the website. But you just give it a wee spritz with your setting spray or whatever. It just activates the product because it is a solid. You just kind of give it a wee rummage around with your spoolie, and then you just do what I done obviously. And then of course the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen. I absolutely love this wee brow pen and I'll always be using it from now until God knows when. I love it for just filling in like wee sparse areas, drawing on like wee faux hairs. Because the tip is so fine, you're just able to get like really nice, precise, realistic like wee brow strokes and hairs. So good. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one.